Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And I'm Person, and today we'll be in Dandy's world, kind of just playing and talking a little bit, as we do on this channel. Also, sorry if you hear any background noise, my neighbors are getting their roof redone, and anyway, let's get into the video. So, like usual, I'm probably just going to be talking randomly about random subjects. I have my bullet points here as usual, but still no script. Again, I just find it less stressful just to kind of say what's on my mind rather than actually focusing on a script. So, let's get into the topics. So, my first topic here is my YouTube Shorts page is still kind of trashy because I keep getting those videos of the people saying, oh, if you're a small content creator, use this audio to gain 100,000 subscribers, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. And the thing that makes me angry is it's targeted at me, and I'm like, I don't need that. I don't want that. And the worst part is there's this one guy who's talking about how famous he is, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm a larger YouTube. Subscribe, use this audio, and I will comment and bring my subscribers to your channel. How does that even work? Do you just have a ton of bot accounts that you have subscribe on your channel and then you have them subscribe on the small channel as well? Honestly, it's kind of a ridiculous concept when you think of it. Personally, I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I would like a larger following, sure, but I'm not gonna beg for views. Whoever watches my videos watches them because they like them, no big deal. Well, I think something to that as well is a lot of my pages right now are also AI content. Problem with that is you get AI content on your page and then it keeps coming up. And the stupid thing about it is it's AI gardening content too, and this is a little segue into my next topic. And it teaches you how to garden wrong. It compost, then you put cardboard, then you put soil, then you put seeds, and then they turn into tulips and roses and everything. And the funny thing about that is that doesn't work that way. Tulips are a bulb and roses are a bush, and they can be grown from cuttings or seeds, but it's very uncommon to see a rose grown from seed because it takes 3 years for them to actually bloom. In some cases, they can bloom sooner. It's just very uncommon. And the stupid thing about that is anytime I want to look at gardening content, because I live in a town that is very centered on having a home garden, and it's just hilarious because they show this stuff, and I do a lot of research on the topic as well, on YouTube, or I have several gardening books. One of them is 3 inches thick, and it's an almanac from 2011. It is crazy. Which, if you're thinking about starting to garden, it's a pretty good topic. Or not a topic, but a hobby. I talk to my friends about it and stuff. Because again, I live in a town that's very centered around horticulture, agriculture, botany, that kind of thing. It's a very big part of where I live. And it's something that I really enjoy too, which also our local greenhouse is gonna open up next week, which I'm really excited to go and get some flower baskets and stuff. Maybe a few vegetable starts like cauliflower or broccoli. I don't know. I just think it'll be a good opportunity. And then a different topic I'm kind of gonna shift toward is Adopt Me. And I know I've been kind of hung up on Adopt Me recently, but it's been really funny because today I joined Admin Abuse, which, if you know what that event is in Adopt Me, it's where a ton of the admins and developers go and join different servers, and they will give away free eggs or different items, and there's all kinds of events and stuff, and it's 3 times bucks, 3 times XP. I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was a great way for them to get into the community, and it's I've said in the past, I don't particularly think Adopt Me is that good anymore. but there are still some good elements. I really did like the what was it called? Sugarfest. Sugarfest I really enjoyed, but I enjoyed Springfest a lot more, probably because it was centered around spring, and like I actually love spring. So my two favorite seasons are spring and fall. I hate the summer and I hate the winter. Or well, I don't necessarily hate either of them. It's just I don't find them particularly enjoyable, and that's the funny thing. And I don't know. I personally liked them, and also I'm not really on my devices that much in the summer, so if you don't see me post that much, that's probably why, is because I try to be outside, or I'll probably be working a lot more in the summer. I would not be surprised if I literally just post art fight content in June and July, and then in August I kind of stay a little bit silent, but I don't know. I might be posting regularly, I might not be. It depends on if I schedule stuff to upload. Right now I haven't really been scheduling anything. I just kind of have a video topic pop in my mind and I make a video on it. I mean, right now, again, it's kind of just for fun. I don't have any strict schedule in mind for the way I post, like, because, you know, I don't have that large of a following, and I don't really think that it needs to be said, like, you know. Anyway, moving on to another topic. I'm sure you guys know that I'm a fan of Dandy's World, and you know what Dandy's World fans typically also like? The Amazing Digital Circus. But in all seriousness, I'm probably going to see episode 9 in theaters, which is going to be really exciting. It'll be really interesting to see the way it ends. I've seen some of the merchandise for the movie, and it'll be, what's the word? Like, kind of stressful, I suppose, because you see, like, people have been speculating about the Jax merchandise and stuff, but personally, I don't think Jax is gonna abstract. I think that what's gonna happen is Kinger is actually going to be the one to die. He's going to say something along the lines of, oh, you know, I need to pay for my sins and come clean. And then he, like, just pops out of existence, and then, like, they win the game, you know. I don't know for sure, but that's one of my theories. And then a lot of people have been speculating that Bubble is Abel. For me personally, I do not think that's the way it is. And Gooseworks even confirmed it. It's not, like, an actual thing. Like, Bubble is not Abel. And Abel was not Abel. I think that we're going to end up seeing someone new in the next episode, and they're just not teasing it. I think it's going to be someone completely new. Like an NPC or something that Abel created before Cain took him. You know, and it's kind of funny because I don't know literally anything, like, about what's going to happen in episode 9, and if you've ever seen the way a glitch show ends, for instance, like Murder Drones or, you know, Sunset Paradise, they never end the way you think they will. There's always a curveball, there's always something that isn't going to end up right, and I have a feeling moving forward with Glitch, for instance, Gaslight District, or like Knights of Guinevere, you know, those series, not videos, series, they're gonna have curveballs as well. I would not be surprised if in Gaslight District there turns out to be some kind of plot twist, like, and then I wouldn't be surprised if that's the same way in Knights of Guinevere. And it's funny because it actually brings up another topic. Glitch's future is very bizarre and debated because a lot of people are saying they're no longer an independent studio, which I find is untrue. Technically, Disney is an independent studio. Technically. Well, no, it's a conglomerate, but, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's independent animation, non-funded by literally anyone. And I think that one of the things, though, is they're so successful, they can help other people achieve their dreams in the show they're creating. And we really shouldn't be looking down at it. Like, it's really cool what they're doing. And honestly, I would love to see my OCs in a TV show one day. And who knows, that could be with Glitch. I don't think that that'll actually happen unless they approach me and say, hey, like, you could do storyboard for your show, but you can't animate, which, like, I don't have any animation experience. I would love to get Procreate Dreams and start animating stuff for my OCs, but, like, I don't think that it would really, like, it would take a while to learn the software. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen people kind of make animations with the software, and it does not look easy. Like, I do think that the animation software for Procreate Dreams is better than the software for Procreate, because I was trying to work on a short a while ago, and I'm gonna try and finish it and have it out, but it's not gonna be in color. It's not gonna be, like, super polished or anything. It's really hard to kind of, like, just animate on the regular. And I made a few animations a while ago using, like, the regular software before I started doing digital art seriously, and it was tough. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos, but, like, they're videos of people showing their newest art for their OCs and their oldest art for their OCs. If I showed art, like, original art for my OCs, ooh, it looks so much worse than my original characters. Like, it is so bad, and they don't look like they do in the new version. And also, it's funny because one of my characters had 4 arms originally, and they were, like, copy pasted on top of each other. Like, they didn't have any real anatomy. They were just stick, like, on top of the same shoulders and stuff. It kind of looked like a gym fusion from Steven Universe or something like that. And then one of them, like, had really curly hair, which I kind of moved away from that because, like, I could probably show it on my art fight. I might upload some original stuff because, and eventually I will probably share the story of my OCs and everything. It's just, I would like to have some bits of animation and some speed paints and everything to go over it. Like, it's a lot to kind of put into one video. And I feel like it would be cool if I could actually get some art together, and I don't want to use speed paints I've already used in previous videos. So, I don't know. Because a lot of my characters, a lot of the art for my characters have already been used in previous videos. And that's because I have art I really like and want to put in videos, and then I have speed paints I don't really like and want to keep out of videos. And I mean, I have a lot of art. I think I have over 70 pieces of digital art that I have made over the span of, like, 4 months. Which, like, when I say, oh yeah, like, I could do 30 pieces of art in Art Fight. Or not 30, but maybe, like, 24, something like that. Definitely. And with my rendering style, it would definitely be easy because I don't use super, like, rendered stuff. I use flat colors and then go in with a little bit of shading, but, like, not much to save myself time. But also because I find it better to the eye. I think that's a little weird. But, I hope whoever gets my art in Art Fight likes it. I think it'll be really bizarre. Like, kind of seeing how people react. Because I got a comment on a video and it said, like, look at how creators react to your art that you give them. And I actually really liked the comment because it actually was something I hadn't thought of. And I was like, oh, yeah, you know what? I should do that. And then I looked at some of the people I had in folders, and a lot of them were overwhelmingly, like, positive, even if the art was, like, kind of standard, which, like, no art is necessarily standard. It's all art. Like, everyone has their own level. Right now, my level is kind of the level of, I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever is most fun. And, like, I would like to consider my style pretty flexible in anything I'm able to make. Because on Unveil a while ago, I had made a video titled Drawing Your OCs, and a lot of people liked the way I drew their OCs. Keep in mind, though, like, it wasn't on digital, it was just classic paper. Like, nothing special, just paper. And a lot of them still liked it. I mean, I'm probably not going to do that much, like, traditional art for tax. Maybe a few friends here and there, or, like, a few people that I know would actually be like, wow, that's so cool. But, like, other than that, I would like to kind of steer away from that, because I know how people feel about digital art on Art Fight. And, I don't know. Like, you know, a lot more people prefer digital art than traditional, and I personally find that a little bit dumb. I like either. Like, if you want to attack me during July, I would be fine with any art. I mean, heck, you could do a stick figure of one of my OCs with, like, a weird wig on, and I would find it hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And I really do like all art. All art is valid in its own right. And, like, kind of wrapping it up here, it's kind of great. And I can't wait to see where we go from here. But now I'm sad to say I have to go, and I will see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe and comment if you want. There's literally no pressure, as is. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.